I've been saying J. Cole, not a basketball player. And I'm glad to see I'm not alone on this. Terrell Stoglin became the first player in Basketball Africa League to score 40 points in a game, making him the league's leading scorer. It's a big deal. I don't care what you say. So he's been
40
quoted
points in Africa League. 40 points in Africa League. Congratulations, buddy. Anyways, go ahead.
He's been quoted as saying, I think there's a negative and a positive to J. Cole's presence. The negative part is, I think it took someone's job, someone that deserves it. I live in a basketball world. I don't live in a fan world. I know a lot of guys that had their careers stopped by COVID, and they're still at home working out and training for an opportunity like this. For a guy who has so much money and has a career to just come here and average like 1 point a game, free throw, and still get glorified is very disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the ones who sacrificed their whole lives for this. The positive side, as we've talked about, is it sheds some light on the league. So I've been saying this. The only thing I didn't really pull is the fact that like it does take somebody else's job. What are your thoughts on this? They're taking our jobs. What are your thoughts?
Mr. Stoglin sounds very lemony, very salty, very bitter. He sounds like he's angry because even though he scored his 40 points, J. Cole still has his light. You know, what he needs to realize is there's a bigger picture to this. Like, J. Cole's not playing for the whole season. It was like a few games. You know what I'm saying? So he's in there, he plays a few games, and he brings light to a league where nobody was talking about this league before J. Cole went there. Nobody's ever heard of Terry Stoglin, and the only reason people are talking about Terry Stoglin is because J. Cole plays in a league that Terry Stoglin plays in. So what he needs to do is he needs to reel it back in because he's been fishing too long. He's reel it back in, calm down, drink a beer, and just call it a day. You didn't catch any fish this time, man. You're going out of bounds with this one, man. You sound bitter. Sound sad.
I mean, at the end of the day, you make a good point. No, like this league wouldn't be getting the attention that it got if there wasn't really a superstar. Like when the WNBA popped off, who was a superstar in the WNBA? Say her name right now.
Lisa Leslie.
Thank you. And without Lisa Leslie doing her thing and like really, I won't say what I want to say, but really playing like a you know what, could probably hang with the rest of the niggas too. Right?
Her and Cheryl Swoops. I gotta give Cheryl Swoops
give her flowers too. But without people like this, the attention wouldn't be there. Those people brought attention because of their natural skill, their ability. Now, I'm not trying to shit on anybody in this African basketball league, but the top scorer in the entire league, 40 points in a game. Now, that's not enough to draw a lot of attention to this league. J. Cole did that. Cool. But I'm still rocking with what the homie's saying. He took somebody's job during a pandemic. Not with it, man. I'm not a fan.
Season. He's not there for the whole season. It's just for a few games. So whatever player listen, if the player wasn't good, the player's clearly not good enough. Because if J. Cole can come in there and average his 1 point and whatever assist and whatever the horrible stats are, that means that whatever players are sitting at home weren't good enough for the coach to say we would rather have them than this. That's what that says. So whoever's sitting at home needs to work harder. You need to use this as motivation because you're clearly very, very, very replaceable.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Should J. Cole just hang it up? He's going to be hanging it up any day now anyways. But should he, do you think he took somebody's job?
I mean, we got his total stats for his entire BAL career.
Sources confirm rapper J. Cole of the Rwanda Patriots, BBC, I'll leave that alone, has completed his contractual obligation to the Basketball Africa League and has departed from Rwanda due to a family obligation. A source said J. Cole had 5 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds in 3 games. Now, when I was a kid, I played in like house league basketball. I was on the red team. My numbers rivaled that. We'll just leave it there. Red team was fire. What are your thoughts here, man? J. Cole is hanging up the jersey, but should he have put the jersey on in the first place? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Deuces.
Swish.
You didn't see the...
I saw the follow through. I seen it.
Right. It's very important. Yo, they used to like give you a technical foul if you let it hang too long.
Don't even talk to me about the NBA and technical fouls because now they give it to NBA players for anything. For anything.
Come on. All right.
NBA player the other day got a technical foul for screaming and won. Technical foul. Yeah, he just felt he got fouled. Whatever. That's cool.
Okay. Yes. So if you were a subscriber of Walmart's online email blast, you may have gotten an email that said, "Welcoming new customers. Welcome to Walmart, nigger. Welcome to Walmart, nigger," in your welcome email. Now, Walmart naturally, of course, responded to this. And they said, in a statement, Walmart said it is shocked and appalled to see this offensive and unacceptable emails. Shocked and appalled. I love those. Shocked and appalled. Then it says, new quote, "We discovered that an external bad actor created false Walmart accounts with obvious intent to offend our customers." This is what a Walmart spokesperson said. New quote, "We're looking into our sign-up process to ensure something like this doesn't happen ever again. We're also looking into all available means to hold the responsible accountable." Question.
Mm-hmm.
If you got this, would this stop you from going into Walmart?
I mean, if I got this, I'd have to be like, okay, something's going on. I would assume it was just a spam email off bat, you know, even if it did look like it came from the Walmart thing, just because this is out of bounds. But yeah, that's probably what I.
But would you still go to Walmart?
Yeah, I would still go to Walmart. I think I pretty much said I would consider it spam, so I wouldn't even think it was real. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would still go to Walmart.
Yo,
yeah.
They would have to call me nigga to my face, and even then, I'll file a complaint, but I'll continue my shopping.
Yo, honestly, you want to know what I think this is? I think this is, you know what companies
I'm sorry.
are really good at?
Yeah.
You know what these companies are really, really good at, and what they've been getting away with, and what they continue to get away with? Provoking black people with their emotions, using black people's emotions and sensitivities against them. H&M did it. It's happened to Walmart before. All these other companies that did the blackface things, we've talked about it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. All these clothing companies, from high-end fashion all the way down to regular stores, and they do it and they provoke it, and then they get publicity, and then their sales go up. And then we question, why do they keep doing this? Well, maybe because all they do is say, we apologize, and we're going to find the person responsible and punish them. What have we never heard about, though? That person who ended up getting punished for it. We've never found that.
How do you find someone online? That's like being online chatting with... Like, just... Look, at the end of the day, it's motherfucking Walmart, all right? It's Walmart, nigga. So if you tell me another place where I can go and I can buy like 4 lawn chairs
wow.
and a pack of socks
so
for under $50, then maybe I might switch up. What are your thoughts here? Leave it in the comments, man. Do you think they went too far? It was a bad actor. It wasn't really Walmart. It was a bad actor. Or it might just be creative marketing, because we're talking about them right now. What are your thoughts, man? Pardon?
We're not the only ones talking about it. I'm pretty sure other people are talking about this too. You know, good job, Walmart. I gotta let this shit stop bothering me too, because it does. I fall into it. I fall into the trap. What
Leave it in the comments, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you at Walmart. Deuces.
Wow.
Charlamagne the God apologized to Kwame Brown. All right? Took ownership. Gave himself Donkey of the Day. Now, Kwame didn't accept that apology, but he still apologized. And in my opinion, it was a very sincere apology. A lot of people were giving Charlamagne flack because they were like, oh, you know, you wrote it down and you read it. Well, nigga, of course. If you want to make sure your thoughts are formulated correctly and you want to get all your points across, you want to make sure you're apologizing for all, you will write it down. So I don't give him no slack for that. He apologized. One of the other things he said was, look, man, I unintentionally hurt someone who is from my neighborhood, who has family that lives in an area that I have family in. He is not trying to do that. So he is now intentionally trying to better that situation. He also said he's not, and I'm paraphrasing, he also said he's not going to be going back and forth with Kwame anymore.
Right.
Kwame Brown does not seem to give 2 Fs and anything else in between that. He's still throwing shots at Charlamagne. Charlamagne also once said, you cannot be offended by how somebody reacts. If If you punch someone and they pull out a bat and bust you in the head, you can't say they overreacted. You can't tell somebody how to react. So this is Charlamagne basically having to eat this. He initiated this. Kwame is only reacting. So what I would like to see moving forward from Charlamagne is zero response. Mum is the mother effing word. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, what I keep trying to tell you, but you don't believe, is that a lot of celebrities and important people watch this podcast. Like, they do. They definitely do. Because if you watch our video and then you hear what Charlamagne said, we might as well have written his apology for it. Like, real talk, right? So the thing about it is, he said what he said, and I get the point that he was trying to make. He was trying to say, you know, leave the man alone. He's been through a lot. But guess what? He could have said what I just said. Leave the man alone. He's been through a lot. He didn't have to take it to the personal level. So yeah, he definitely went overboard. But I stopped feeling sorry for Kwame Brown when I saw people realize what they were doing to him and realizing that he was in pain, acknowledging it, and then him just totally deflecting and totally not even paying attention to it and just coming back with more insults for that person. You know what I mean? We had an apology from Charlamagne, and then we had an invitation from Matt Barnes, aka Becky with the good hair, according to Kwame, right? To come on the show and have a little chat with them and let's talk about our problems. You know what I mean? If you have a problem with me and you really want to deal with it, why would you not at least accept that invitation? There's no way they can spin it to make you feel insulted without you being able to get up and just walk out.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You're bigger than both of them. He was a center. He's taller than both of them. Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. He can dip. It's good. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? So I at this point, I can't feel sorry for him because this is something obviously now where he got a little bit of attention, you know, and he's loving the attention. But Matt Barnes put it best when he did his little speech on, I forget what it was, but he did a little speech and he said, listen, they don't really love you, bro. They just love the fact that you help them get views. Yeah. And once you stop doing that, they're going to stop loving you. You're going to stop getting this attention. And guess what? My platform continues. So
and he couldn't be any more right. I don't know who this nigga is. And here I am talking about him. Here we are talking about him. Why?
Right.
Because it's interesting, but also it's probably going to get some views. I ain't going to front. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I see both sides of the coin here. But I do think you cannot tell somebody how to react. So if he wants to go until he feels he is justified, he is vindicated, go for it. But just know, cause and effect. Whatever it is you're doing, this path you're going down, Kwame, you might do it for the rest of 2021 and then be like, you know what, I'm good now.
Yeah.
And that might just be it. But guess what? All that damage you're leaving behind, that may impact you, right? So, hey, it's up to you. Your call. Viewing public, what are your thoughts here, man? Do you think Kwame should let it go? Do you believe Charlamagne's apology? Do you think he was just doing this because, well, his alleged rape case and he's just trying to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man. Finally. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.